Life moves quickly, doesn't it? In a world full of distractions, noise, and ever-changing circumstances, staying calm can feel like an impossible task. Every day presents its challenges. We face traffic, disappointments, disagreements, and uncertainties. Sometimes it feels like there's no escaping the pressure. But what if there was a way to meet each moment with composure? What if we could find inner peace, even in the midst of chaos? The answer lies in an ancient philosophy called Stoicism. Today, we'll explore how Stoicism can help us stay calm, no matter what life throws our way. Stoicism is a philosophy that began in ancient Greece, founded by Zeno of Citium around 300 BCE. While it was born centuries ago, the wisdom it offers is timeless. At its core, Stoicism teaches us that while we cannot control external events, we always have control over how we respond to them. In a world full of uncertainty, the Stoics provide us with a powerful tool: control. They teach us that by focusing on what we can control, our thoughts, our attitudes, our actions, we can maintain calm and composure no matter what happens outside of us. The dichotomy of control. One of the most foundational teachings of Stoicism is the dichotomy of control. It's a simple but profound idea. There are things we can control, and there are things we can't. Let's break it down. You can control how you think, how you respond, and how you behave. But there's so much you can't control. Other people's actions, the weather, the economy, or even the outcome of events. Imagine you're stuck in traffic. You can't change the fact that you're sitting there, waiting for the cars ahead of you to move, but you can control how you respond. You can choose to stay calm, or you can let frustration and anger take over. The Stoics teach that the secret to tranquility lies in focusing on what we control and letting go of the rest. Emotions and judgment. One of the biggest obstacles to staying calm is our emotions. Anger, frustration, fear. These emotions can cloud our judgment and make it harder to stay grounded. But the Stoics believed that emotions don't come from events themselves. They come from our judgments about those events. If you spill your coffee on a busy morning, you could choose to get angry or upset. But the Stoics would ask you, why are you upset? It's not the spill that causes your frustration, but your belief that it's a big problem. What if, instead of seeing it as a disaster, you saw it as a small inconvenience? In that shift of perspective, the emotion changes too. You let go of anger and frustration and simply deal with the situation calmly. By learning to control our judgments, we regain control over our emotions, and with that, we find calm in the midst of chaos. Embracing adversity. Here's another surprising lesson from the Stoics. They didn't avoid adversity, they embraced it. Life is full of challenges, and the Stoics believed that these challenges are not obstacles, but opportunities to grow. Each hardship we face, whether it's a difficult conversation, a personal loss, or a moment of failure, is a chance to practice virtue and strengthen our character. Seneca, one of the great Stoic philosophers, said, "Difficulties strengthen the mind, as labor does the body." Instead of resisting hardship, the Stoics taught us to face it with courage. They believed that challenges give us the opportunity to show resilience, patience, and wisdom, qualities that help us stay calm in even the most trying situations. So, when life feels tough, Instead of seeking to escape it, ask yourself, what can I learn from this? How can I use this moment to grow stronger and more composed? The power of negative visualization. Another important Stoic practice is called negative visualization. It may sound strange at first, but it's a powerful tool for cultivating peace of mind. Negative visualization involves imagining the worst-case scenario, not to dwell on negativity, but to prepare ourselves mentally for life's uncertainties. The Stoics believed that by imagining what we fear losing, whether it's our job, a relationship, or our health, we can come to terms with the impermanence of life. By reflecting on the possibility of loss, we learn to appreciate what we have in the present moment. And when unexpected change comes, we're not thrown into panic. Instead, we accept it with grace, knowing that we are prepared to face whatever comes our way. So, rather than fearing loss, the Stoics suggest we embrace it, not because we want to lose anything, but because it helps us value what we have and remain calm when life takes an unexpected turn. The role of virtue. At the heart of Stoicism is the idea of virtue, living in accordance with wisdom, justice, courage, and temperance. These are the qualities that help us stay calm in the face of adversity. The Stoics believed that if we focus on cultivating virtue in every aspect of our lives, we build an inner foundation that nothing can shake. By acting with integrity, by choosing wisdom over rashness, and by practicing self-control, we create a strong, steady sense of self. When we prioritize virtue, external events become less threatening. No matter what happens, we know we are acting in line with our values, and this gives us peace of mind and allows us to stay calm, no matter how turbulent the world around us becomes. The practice of journaling. One of the most common practices among Stoic philosophers, including Marcus Aurelius, was journaling. Every day they took time to reflect on their thoughts, their actions, and how they responded to the events of the day. Journaling gives us the opportunity to pause, reflect, and assess our emotional reactions. It allows us to ask ourselves, did I respond with wisdom today? How could I have been calmer, more composed? By taking time to reflect each day, we build awareness of our emotions and become better equipped to respond with calmness in the future. In the end, staying calm in any situation isn't about controlling the world around us, it's about controlling our responses. It's about focusing on what we can change, our thoughts, our actions, and our mindset. By practicing the Stoic principles of focusing on the dichotomy of control, adjusting our judgments, embracing adversity, and cultivating virtue, we can face life with a steady mind and a calm heart. So, the next time you find yourself in a challenging situation, take a deep breath. Remember that you have the power to choose your response. And through the wisdom of Stoicism, you can stay calm no matter what life brings your way. Thank you for joining us. May Stoicism guide you on your journey to calmness, resilience, and inner peace, no matter what life may bring.